Hey everyone and welcome back for another Legend of Mushroom video. Today we are going to talk about a new series of events coming next week on Friday. So these are the events I am talking about, the Idol Produce Project. I already made a video in the past talking about that event because I was playing on the Taiwan server of the game and we had these events on the Taiwan servers like 2 months ago, something like that, and you have pretty good stuff in it, so let's check it out. So first of all, as always, you are going to have some daily quests to complete to obtain some of these, and you can spend them in a battle pass to have some extra points in here and get some extra rewards. You are going to have a new pal inside, which one is going to deal a lot of damage to the target. Every time he's going to use the basic attack and he has 1 attack speed, he's going to deal 0.5% of the target's current HP as damage. Current HP, so at the beginning of the battle, the more the HP the target is gonna have, the more the damage the pal is gonna inflict. But once the target is gonna start losing some HP, the damage of that pal are gonna decrease because the target is gonna have less current HP. So it might be a good one if you want to use in the future some pal damage to start dealing high damage at the beginning of the battle on the target. But until we have the new classes, the Necromancer and the Beast Tamer, it's probably still useless to use some pal damage with your build. But maybe in the future that pal is gonna become really strong. So you can get it on that event on the Battle Pass. Then we will have that musical event in which we can acquire some coupons and some scissors, which one can be used in both that event and that one later. So this is the event. You will have some notes and you have to click at the right time to get some extra points and clear the event. We already had that event in the past, but with a different design, so you already know about it if you played in the past. Then we will have that event with some boxes to open using the scissors, and in fact it's similar to the event we had recently with the clams. So you just have to complete some floors. At the beginning you are going to have only 4 boxes, then you are going to have 9, and then you are going to have 16. So the higher you go in the floor, the hardest it's gonna be to obtain the top rewards, that reward, and complete a floor. And on the floor 50, generally it costs between 150 to 200 euros. You will get that new mount. I'm gonna talk about the items right after talking about the events. So then you have that lucky event in which you are gonna have that new artifact, a kind of musical site. You are gonna have that back accessory, pretty good looking. The back accessory's guarantee is gonna be fixed at 500 if I'm not mistaken, and the side is gonna be fixed at 1000. As always, you're gonna have that awakening stone fixed at 700 on the guarantee. You're gonna have a shop as always to buy some extra coupons using your diamonds, and if you have enough points you can buy some extra stuff in the shop. But generally I always recommend to pick only the hammers. Once you took the 20, then you can jump on other things, but generally you have to spend a lot to obtain the 20 hammers. So of course you will find a lot of packs to buy some extra scissors and to buy some extra coupons to participate in both that event and that one. And if you want to spend on these events or some of the current events we have in the game, for example that lucky spinner, then make sure that you are using Aptoide. Basically Aptoide is the equivalent of the Play Store and the App Store, but they are taking less fees at the end and they are giving you some cashback after every purchase. For example, if I want to buy that pack, it's gonna cost to me 350 euros, and after buying it I'm gonna have 73 euros in cashback that I can reuse later. For example, let's say that I want to buy that pack. I already have some cashback on my account, so I can use my app coins credit and I can buy that pack directly for 55 euros. Because I spent in the past, I got some cashback and I can buy more stuff. So this is the way to go if you want to spend less and get more items in the game. If you want to use Aptoide, it's gonna be super easy. You have a link in the description of all my videos to download it directly and then enter the code MUSHROOM2. By doing so, you are going to have 5% extra cashback on every single purchase in the game, and that's also a way to support my channel, and thanks to that, I can continue producing some content on the game. So thank you so much to everyone who is using my promo code. But hey, be careful when you are spending. This is only a game after all, so make sure that you know what you are paying for. Okay, so back on the event, then you will have that kind of pack during the event in which you can get one of the idols. This is the way to get the costume, and you can select only one between the 4 different costumes. Every costume is gonna have the same stat, 1% global health, and these are the designs. So in fact, you are gonna have exactly the same designs as the ones you have on the screen right now. So now, let's talk about the different items we are gonna have in these events. That mount is gonna be the first one in the game, giving some skill crit damage with the main stats, so that's a good one, especially if you want to play a mage. But then, what about the skill? For the first 20 seconds before the battle starts, there is a 60% chance per second to boost attack and damage resistance by 1% until the end of the battle. After 20 seconds into battle, 8000% AoE damage and launch target for 0.5 seconds. After 20 seconds into the battle, considering the fact that you have only 60% chance to proc the effects, you might have something around 12% attack and damage resistance increase after 20 seconds. So I don't think that it's gonna be worth it, to be honest. If you take the boat, for example, you are gonna have some damage resistance and control duration reduced by a lot directly at the beginning of the fight. So even if you are not having some extra damage with that mount, it might be way better in PvP. And I don't think that that one might be good outside of PvP, to be honest. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below. In the parking wars, that mount is gonna give some enchanting stone, scrolls and hearts to increase your ring level. So that's a good mount for the parking wars. And then you will have that artifact giving you 10% global attack, and the skill has different effects. Every second after the battle starts, the next basic attack is gonna be enhanced to deal 100% more damage to targets within the range. So I suppose that every consecutive basic attack is gonna increase the previous one. And then you will have 3 different effects, some triggered by combos, some by counters, and some by skills. In fact, you are gonna have some extra basic attack damage every 25 combos, every 25 counters, or every 10 times you are casting a skill. So in my opinion, that artifact looks pretty nice. And finally, you will find that back accessory, increasing your global defense by 10% and increasing your damage during the battle. Basic attacks will have 10% chance to increase the target's received basic attack damage by 2%. So if you want to focus on your basic attack, that back accessory might be the way to go. And finally, every time you're going to do some combos, counter attacks, or skills, you are going to have a 15% chance or 50% for the skills to increase the target's received skill damage, counter damage, or combo damage by an extra 2%, stacking up to 5 times. So in my opinion, that back accessory looks pretty strong. Okay guys, that was all for the video, but before leaving, let me show you where I am currently with my breeding. This is the best dragon I was able to get so far. I have all around heat, increasing my global combo by 10% and global basic attack by 8%. I have a shroom combo, increasing my combo damage by 300% extra. I have reflect counter, I don't need that. And I have barrel dodge, increasing my crit resistance bonus by 150%. So that's an amazing one, but I'm still trying to breed that one with some others to try to pass the Super League and the all-around hit to the baby. And I would love to have as well the barrel dodge for the crit resistance bonus, which one is a great one. I would love as well to have the no spinning affix on my final dragon to reduce all enemies' active skill duration by 8% and a bit more after leveling up my dragon. And as well, I would love to have the debuff immunity to reduce the control duration on my unit, but that's gonna be for PvP. For PvE, I would love to have the super crowd combo to have even more combo on my archer. Okay guys, let me know what you think about all of these in the comment below. Have a really nice day and see you on the next one. Bye bye.